let's get. You know what, Derek? Let's get that Abyss. Put that Abyss away.
Yeah, the Abyss away because you know what? For the first time on the worst show ever, I contributed 3 clips to this Halloween special. Granted, this monologue had absolutely nothing to do with Halloween.
I know.
Or anything.
Yeah. I figured we could talk about sex.
Yeah, right.
As per usual.
Yeah, per usual, but yeah, happy Halloween, everyone.
Okay, so we're gonna watch one of the clips that Derek has actually, recommended.
I recommend these. These are okay.
First few clips. We're gonna do Halloween centric stuff. We're just gonna see scenes from Halloween movies.
Yeah.
I am not a horror movie guy.
Yeah,
right?
I love horror movies. I picked this scene because it is one of the. I found this a very hilarious death in this Friday the 13th movie, and
which one is this? Is this the original?
Part 2. Friday the 13th Part 2, 1981. Yeah, it's
is this
just
with
the guy with the ski mask and
so this guy. Okay.
Yeah, essentially, and this death scene is classic.
Okay.
It's a utter classic.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
It's gonna be more towards the end, but there'll be a build up because there's like a hot girl in panties at first, so it's gonna be a good little thing to start off with.
And I've never seen it, so that's.
You're gonna love this.
All right, great.
You're gonna love this. This is one of the best, like, murder scenes in a horror movie.
All right.
One of the best.
Good.
Yeah. So, there we go.
She is in her panties.
Yeah, I know. Like, in their hot panties. Are like, yeah. I know. Look at that.
Phenomenal.
I know.
Get a better angle.
Dude, that's like a girl that I would marry her just right off the spot.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's like, I hope she don't die. This is why I don't like horror movies. Because they kill like these gorgeous girls. You know?
I know. Don't you love it, like movies like this, where there's just such a pretty girl that you just fall in love?
And then they get like slashed to death.
Yeah.
And you're fucking.
And then you're like, why can't I find this girl out, like, out and about?
Have her rip her arms off.
Yeah, right. Chop her into pieces, throw her in a lake. Like, look at those silk kind of granny panty things. Those are fucking phenomenal. So sexy.
She don't have much of an ass though.
Fuck it, dude. No, it would look nice without the underwear. Yeah, the petiteness. I'm telling you, without the underwear on that ass is great. It really is. It's petite. So then there's this Chomo who's for some reason in a wheelchair. I forget why. I don't know. He was like looks like a sport guy. Maybe had a sporting injury. He got paralyzed. You know, he's looking for this girl in the car.
Is this his girlfriend or is it
I haven't seen the movie in a while, but
or both?
It could be maybe his sister and girlfriend. Right. I don't know.
Could happen. Happens out there.
But this is this is fucking great. So he's wheeling around. He's looking for Vicky.
Vicky, is that you?
So he's looking for Vicky. And then when you hit, that's when you know Jason from Friday the 13th's coming by. And this ain't gonna end very well for him. And that music, you know Jason's coming.
Vicky?
This is a classic. Oh, did you say Vicky? Where's Vicky at? Vicky.
Right through.
Yeah. Rough machete right through the face.
Holy shit.
But keep watching. And his wheelchair just goes flying down the steps.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. Dude, that's a classic.
It was silly.
That's a classic.
No,
I love that. When I saw it the first time, I jumped off the bed. Was like, yes. That's a classic. Next clip, let's go to Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Let me do a little.
All right.
So Halloween 3 is this is a cult classic. When it came out, it was trashed because this is the only Halloween movie not to contain Michael Myers. It's a whole different storyline. to where this company creates these masks with just they embedded with some sort of evil and like stone pieces of Stonehenge and some code, and to where and all the kids wear these masks, and then on Halloween they play a commercial which turns the mask on, and then you'll see what happens. So
it's a great.
But this is honestly a phenomenal movie. I shit you not. It is.
I'll take your word for it.
It is great. I highly recommend anyone watch it. I love it. I love this movie.
Is it better than The Room?
Oh yeah, times a million.
I don't believe that.
Like this was the first time I saw this. I mean, I remember exactly where I was at. The exact day I could relive the moment. It was great.
Relax a minute, will you?
So this is their test room. They're testing out the masks in this test room.
What's my opinion about
these television commercials? These are going to be their victims? And they don't know it.
You know, I can't figure out why they won't take my orders for next year. You know how I like to work ahead, and well, they're just not interested at all.
Maybe they're not going to have Halloween next
I love the fact that Michael Myers was in this movie that day.
When I was young,
people hated that because of that, but now, if you get the VHS copy of this, it's $85.
Really?
It's like a collector's item.
Do you have it?
No, but I'm going to have to look for one if they're worth that much money.
All right, roll it.
So they're in their test lab, and there's the test subject. So what happens is there's 3 different masks: a pumpkin mask, a skull mask, and this green one.
Okay.
And the kids on Halloween, when this thing comes on the screen, they put the mask on for the Halloween, but it's devious. So let's keep keep watching.
Look at that old-fashioned theater. It's like
I know, I love it.
It's like this big.
I love it because this is 1982. These like late 70s, early 80s like horror movies are fantastic.
How awful is it?
Dude,
it's so massive.
Dude, this is a great movie. So this is what comes on the TV.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah, right. Celtics logo.
Halloween is come. All you lucky kids with silver shamrock masks, gather round your TV set.
Yep, put your mask on.
And watch.
Honey, don't get too close. You'll ruin your eyes.
Jack-o'-lanterns, gather round and watch. Watch the magic pumpkin. Watch.
See, I love this shit too. I love mind control. I love the idea of subliminal messages and mind control because I'm like very fascinated on that, and especially with like the music I write. I do really want to make it to where unconsciously, subconsciously, I'm controlling people's minds to go do my bidding.
Do you know
their knowledge?
Do you know how psychotic you look in the camera wearing women's clothes, talking about mind control and people doing your bidding?
Yeah, that's really the end goal.
Yeah,
that's the end goal.
I'm so glad it's Halloween because otherwise this would be so psychotic.
That's the truth. That's the point of my music making.
Right. I got wacky music.
I think this whole thing is a big joke. I mean, look at that.
So the mask is now kicking in. They just brought the kid's head away. Oh no.
This is disintegrating a child's head?
Just wait. Just wait. Oh look, you know, there's like a bunch of roaches. Look at all the fucking all these roaches coming out. Fucking and snakes are coming out of his head. Yeah. And every kid in the town has this mask. And that one guy with the mustache is like trying to save it, you know, from going down.
Wait, what would be the point of this company to unleash a mask like that?
I don't know, just like just straight up evil and terror. You know, that's all. You know, just want to kill a bunch of kids.
Oh, all right, I get it.
Oh, there's a fucking rattlesnake in there, you know. Oh, shit. Oh, he just got fucking bit by a rattlesnake.
How killable are you if you just get killed by little snakes?
Yeah, dude,
Just
no,
stomp on them.
that was a venomous rattlesnake.
Just stomp on it,
You
just
would be dead.
No,
like,
I would
within an
not be. I
hour.
would stomp on him.
Or when we
Flip it off.
Okay, I'll bring a rattlesnake in here one day. Let's see what
Watch me
happens.
kill it.
Good luck. So, yeah.
Those are the three most killable people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I would be able to kill them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they just put him in a test room and fed him with a bunch of snakes.
He
and
just died
poisons
from
in.
being bit by a little garden snake. The child, I guess.
Garden snake, rattlesnake, same thing.
Even the child was killable. You just put on a mask, and that wouldn't kill me. I'd be like, get this fucking shit off of me. Are these roaches? I do like how that was just more creepy than like.
Yeah.
Because my issue with Nosferatu, I don't like gore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I hate gore. Like
I don't like it, like I was explaining to the phone. I don't like excessive gore and violence. I like tasteful moments. Like I said, there needs to be tension and building, and then maybe some violent death, but not these movies that are nonstop, just gore and
Saw
violence.
movies, no, thank
It's
you.
too much.
Hostel. Did you ever see Hostel? That movie's disgusting.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, so yeah, it's Halloween 3. Honestly, I highly recommend watching it. It is one of my favorite like horror movies from back then. And here we go. Pause that for a second. This movie is called Maniac. And I first saw it probably when I was 19, and it was on Netflix. And I was just like, whatever, I'll watch this movie. Do not realize how psychotic of a movie this was. Let me just like read you the plot real quick. I'm gonna read off the Wikipedia the kind of the plot. So Frank Zito, Joe Spinelli, was abused as a child by his prostitute mother. As a result, becomes a serial killer who murders young women, scalps them, and attaches their hair to mannequins.
Hot.
After he awakens from a neighbor while killing a couple on the beach, he dresses himself, revealing terrible scars on his torso, and leaves his apartment towards Manhattan, Times Square. Frank is randomly invited inside a hotel by a sex worker. She kisses him before he abruptly strangles and scalps her. He returns home, dresses a mannequin with the dead sex worker's clothing, and nails her scalp to his head. Frank tells himself that beauty is a crime punishable by death. So there's more to go.
Relatable.
More to go on here. So he's just like psychopath going on a killing spree. But this scene is one of the most brutal scenes in any movie I've ever seen. So hardcore.
This particular scene.
This particular scene.
Right.
And the thing is, when they were filming this movie, this was in New York City. They didn't have the permission to do this. So after they shot this scene, this is from what I was told, they took the car and they dumped it into the fucking Hudson River.
Okay.
Because you'll see.
All right.
You'll see.
Don't spoil it
This
for me.
is fucking.
I'm excited.
This is fucking hard fucking core.
All right.
This is hardcore. This is fucking awesome.
you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Come on, let's go. Start the car. Start the car. I'm out of here.
And this is beautiful. Just wait. Boom! And just blows his head off with a shotgun. Yeah, dude. I mean, that is what it would look like if someone shot you point blank range with a shotgun in the face.
Why wouldn't you drive away though?
It happened so quick. Dude, but I remember seeing that when I was watching the movie, like, holy fuck. That was the most hardcore thing I've ever seen. Like, that's why I appreciate these, like, practical real effects.
Good.
That looked really funny. That looked as if they
It
shot
was
someone.
funny for some reason.
They looked like as if they shot someone and really legitimately shot him in the head.
Yeah.
That was great.
What about her? Is she next? What happens to her?
I think he just goes away after that.
So he just shoots that guy and then runs away.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen the movie in over 10 years, so I totally kind of forget exactly the whole thing. I gotta watch it again.
Right.
But I thought that was fucking fantastic.